Here we go. Here, the tips on how to work the business. There are six main tips on how to work the business. I have this cute little graphic. If you ever need to like have it or whatever, I can send it over to you. But the first one, like definitely we all kind of work from social medias, right? Social media is a huge network. So you shouldn't be posting on social media 1 to 3 times a day. The next one, like how you would work it, you need to engage. So me personally, I wish people a happy birthday every day. Whoever is on the birthday list, you go and type it at the top of or Facebook and type in birthdays and it'll pop up whose birthday it is. I go and message it on their page, but then I also send them, I just do the gifts in Messenger, and I actually send it to them in Messenger too. I know some people actually will message and say, "Hey, happy birthday. I would love to send you some samples of my product." I've never really gone there. So it just kind of depends on how you want to work that. You need to comment. You need to engage on social media. So that's commenting on people's posts, commenting on their stories. It's building that relationship. So if you pretend you're in front of somebody face to face, you're not just gonna like heart the post, right? You're not just gonna like heart the story. You have to like, hey, cute shirt, where did you get that? Oh my God, I love your hair. Like, and just start talking. And I don't know, maybe I feel like there was one today I asked about. I can't remember what it was now. Oh, she in her stories, she said she was doing a 30-day cleanse and talked about like maybe not eating or something. I'm like, 30 days? What are you doing? And so it started a conversation and we went back and forth for quite a while talking about it. So stuff like that. Try to get off of the stalker mode of social media and actually comment and engage and build those relationships with people. And then follow up is the next one that's on there. So when you following up, you're like, okay, what the heck does that mean? So have lists, make lists. Anybody that, if it's a Plexus post, if they have liked it or commented on it, you need to follow up with them, message them and say, hey, thank you so much for liking my post. I really appreciate the support with my business. Would you like to learn more about it? And always end your question or your message to people with a question. And then you make a list. Like you notice, I'm an old school, and so I have lists and lists and lists, and then I highlight them and I try to like move over to I swear I just did this. Put it in Excel spreadsheet and then have a cleaner list. But if you make sure you write their names down so you're always remembering them, you go back to that list almost daily or like every other day. So you remember, okay, that person told me she was going to buy on March 1st. I need to follow up with her. So that kind of follow up, go back to your posts and not necessarily see, I'm kind of getting a little deep. For me, when you make a post, sometimes I let it go a day or two and then I scroll back through my feed. And then that's when I go back to the comments and I'll comment again. So it pushes that post back up and then that's when I go to the people that like it and I'll finally comment and send them messages saying thank you so much for liking my post. So there's that. Um, this one's kind of depends on you. I'm a cold call. I cold message. I send cold messages, always have. And so this is I really have some really nice messages that you can send to people. My rule of thumb with social media is if I friend somebody new, we'll get back into the networking here in a minute. When you friend somebody, I always let them watch me for at least a month or two before I send them that initial cold message. And it'll be something like, hey, newish friend. So you and I have like 50 mutual friends. It's nice to meet you. My name is Shelly. And then it just kind of I go into it like, what I did this weekend. And then I say, hey, I started these products. It's helped me with energy in this. I don't know if it would help you out or not. Not let me know. But anyways, some kind of message like that. But I let them watch me for a good month or two. You don't want to friend somebody and then instantly pounce on them. That's not building a relationship. And that's kind of what we all are about. If you're somebody at the grocery store, you're not going to go, hey, you want to buy Plexus? Want to bring my pink drink? You're not going to do that. You're going to build that relationship up and get to know them. And then if it comes up in a conversation, you don't do that. If it comes up in a conversation, then you kind of would bring it up. You know what I'm saying? And then the last one, number 6, is to build that network. So on social media, you should be like adding like 10 new friends a day. I always go look and seeing if we have mutual friends who our mutual friends are. And then I go and stalk them a little bit and make sure they're not necessarily selling any other products, like similar products that we sell. And then I hit that add friend button. They don't have to friend you back, but they do. When I started social media, I had this industry, I had like 500 friends on Facebook. I'm at 3 or 4.1 now. So I'm pushing that 5,000. So I've just slowly built it up, and those people will watch you. Um, and they'll eventually buy from you. So those are the top 6 things that you should, how to work the social media aspect side of things. And you can go way deeper into all of this. I know one of the things that it's just your mindset and your confidence. And especially with like the products, like, oh my God, like I don't know the products. You know what? I struggled with that for way too long. I wish somebody would have just told me, just share what you're taking. Those products have helped you. So you share with, if it's just the triplex, share just the triplex and just have the confidence going, dude, these products worked for me. They like try these products out. But then that's the other thing, going back to ask the questions. My main thing is to get to know people and build that relationship. Like, what's your health goals? You know what? And they start talking to you. And then I always say, well, what medications are you on? Do you poop every day? Like, that's kind of what I ask them. And then they start opening up to you. They tell you the medications because they don't really want to tell you what's really going on. So you go Google the medications, figure out what's going on. And if they don't poop every day, then they definitely need the triplex. So that's just another thing of getting to know them and to build that relationship. So always have the confidence, work on your mindset. And we're at the last thing now, dang it. Oh, time blocking. That's what, good thing I wrote it down. Time blocking. Because you guys, if you don't sit down and be like, okay, I'm giving myself 30 minutes to work this business. Seriously, 30 minutes to 2 hours is seriously what you need to work this business. If you work it more, you're going to be rocking and a rolling. But if you just sit down, set a timer, okay, I'm going to hammer out 30 minutes. I'm going to make my post. I'm going to comment on people's stories. I'm going to follow up and do all the things. You can hammer it out in like 30 minutes. So I definitely recommend the time blocking thing. And then like the whole mindset, like if we have questions here in a minute about a couple more things and then I'll be done. Imposter syndrome. I know that gets everybody's like, oh, I can't do that. That's what she's doing. Be yourself on social media. Just put yourself out there and be yourself. And who cares? And I know this is a struggle for a lot of people to get over. Who cares what people think? This is your business. This is helping you and your family. These products have helped you, and so you just have to do what you do. If you have a brick and mortar store that you opened up every day, you would open it up every day and you wouldn't have like, oh, this person didn't come back into my store today, right? So treat it as a business. And when you start treating it as a business and that you're here to help people, you will start growing and soaring once you get that mindset right. And then for the mindset piece, the book that changed my life and totally helped me is What to Say When You Talk to Yourself. It's all about the subconscious mind and getting back into your subconscious mind and getting all those bad demons out. And that book totally changed my life. And I wish I would have read it so many years ago. It just made me be like, yeah. And so I learned to let things go. So I highly recommend that book. And I gave it to a friend and I never got it back, but I did get the 365 day, oh my, I hate the blur, of positive self-talk. And so this is the author of it, the Shad Helmstetter. He's the one that wrote What to Say When You Talk to Yourself. So you can go this to every day. So if I pull up February 28th, it's like that's really quick. I am attractive in many ways. I attract others to me. I attract their interest. I attract their positive attention. I attract their friendship. I attract their belief. I attract the very positive or the very best in everyone. Therefore, I am attractive. Like I kind of got goosebumps reading that because you know what? We have such this negative self-talk in our subconscious mind, and you have to get it out. So that's the book that really helped me. The other one, not necessarily about mindset, that I want to take you guys, The Energy Bus. The Energy Bus is freaking amazing. It's a really quick. Have you read that one? It's a quick read. It's so awesome. And then you guys, this one, I just got this today in the mail, and so I have to share with you. Can you see it? It's called The Mental Toughness. And it's by Andy Fischel. I can't ever say his last name. He does the 75 hard challenge. Andy Frisella. Yeah, it's
Mm,
called The Book of Mental Toughness. He just wrote it. It just came out. But here, the very first introduction on page, the very first page, you are directly responsible for the state of your life. Read that again. You are directly responsible for the state of your life. You and you alone are directly responsible for the state of your life, not your parents, not the people who went to school with, not the weather, not the celebrities, not the politicians, you. Like, and so you just talk about that when you let somebody on social media or you think, oh, I can't make this post because so and so, or like, this is your guys' business. Like, I could go off on this forever. So work on your mindset, and it really is just 6 easy things to do every day. It's a matter of you sitting down and doing the things and time blocking and making yourself do that and getting outside your comfort zone. So there you go. If you guys want, I have graphics of those and I do have boards. I don't know if you guys have heard it. It's a boards it's an app. I have boards set up with posts that you could post every day and of the messages that I send out. So if you're interested, I can shoot that board over to you. So just let me know. Yeah, and let us know if you guys have any questions. Now let me end